to News, Blues, and Reviews.
I am B. Nguyen.
And I'm Lin Dang. So how's your day today, B?
My day is great. How about yours?
I'm doing great. How about you, cameraman? We have many great stories today, but we'll be starting off with the weather report.
Jeremy, take it away!
Are we live? Thanks, V. For the weather today, we have an overcast of clouds, not looking too sunny. We have a bit of blue in the sky, and the temperatures today are looking about 30 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Celsius tomorrow, and it's looking pretty humid out here today. It's really hot, I'm sweating in this. And for the traffic report, Jeremy? Thank you, Jeremy. For the traffic report today, we don't have any traffic. It's not looking too busy on the border of Afghanistan. We have 0 hazards today, and we have no accidents whatsoever. And that's the traffic report. Thank you.
Today we have interviewer, Director of Orphanage, Mr. Saman. How are you doing today, Mr. Saman?
I'm doing very good today, thank you.
Can you tell me more about this orphanage?
Well, this orphanage right here has been burnt down many years ago. The children have nowhere else to go, so I take them in here.
How many orphans would you say is living here?
More than we have room for. We have 250 children in here currently. They lost their fathers at war, and their mothers can't work, so they go here to eat and sleep.
It's a kind act you're doing by letting these children stay.
Yes.
But how safe would you say this place is?
It's very dangerous, but it's better than the streets. They have a roof under their heads.
Have you ever thought about fleeing?
Fleeing? You talk about fleeing? I have family in Pakistan and Iran. You don't think I want to go to them today? Every single day. I spent my whole life savings buying this place for these children. I stay here because of them. Okay? Okay? Oh, you got that?
Breaking news. We interrupt this interview because we've just been informed that the Taliban has taken over the border of Afghanistan and Pakistan. It's also been confirmed that 6 people have been killed. Please be careful out there if you plan to cross today. In fact, we have captured some footage of the Taliban raiding the border thanks to these brave reporters. Here it is on the screen. This is all we have for now. Please be safe. More on this later. Has this ever happened to you? Don't be that guy who gets shot because of his incapability of growing a beard. Buy a fake beard instead. It feels real and it looks real. It's also bulletproof. Look at these 2 gentlemen go. They are killing it. So don't wait, or else you'll get shot. Buy your beards now.
Amir, who has gone back to Afghanistan after 26 years. I understand that you fled the country with your father when the Taliban took over. So why did you decide to go back after all these years?
Well, I originally planned on coming here to visit my old friend and father figure, Rahim Khan. And he told me that he was ill, and I was just trying to visit him because he asked me to. But then, I learned more.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I found out that Hassan was my untold half-brother and that he had a son. And now Hassan is dead and I'm here in Afghanistan.
That must have been quite a shock for you.
It really was. I was really afraid and I was surprised. I didn't know how to feel about it.
So moving on, I think that people would most like to hear about your return to Afghanistan. How did you feel upon your return?
I originally wasn't planning on going to Afghanistan again, but I'm here in honor of my father to make things good again. Well, when I first came back to Afghanistan, I didn't feel acknowledged. I felt odd and different. But now that I'm here, I keep getting flashbacks of my childhood and the regrets that I have with me still today.
Well, that is quite a story. Thank you for taking your time to share it with us. I know that it was difficult. It was a pleasure to have you on our show.
No problem. I'm glad I'm here.
The ones who had the privilege to escape to a better country were mainly Pashtuns. Because of this, those who did not have the privilege to do so resented those who came back. And this evening, we have an interview with Mr. Farid on what he thinks of those who left. Why do you resent those who fled and then came back so much?
They were probably one of those Pashtuns who had such a privileged life that when they come back, they wonder why so many things had changed or why they felt like a tourist in their own country.
It seems that V has gone under cardiac arrest and I have to host the rest of the interview. Mr. Farid.
What do you mean when you said they feel like a tourist in their own country?
Well, they used to be kings of this country, so they never cared about anything else besides them and people of their own status. But now that they come back as no one and see rest of the country besides their own world with just people of their status, they will of course complain that they feel like a tourist in their own country.
One last question for you, sir. What do you think of the young man who just came back to Afghanistan?
Like everyone else who fled, he probably just came back to sell his father's land for money and then run back to his safe haven.
It seems that V is just fine. There is no cardiac arrest. It was all a lie. Take it away, V.
Thank you for letting me interview you, Mr. Farid. It was a great experience talking to you. Have a wonderful day. This has been V Nguyen
And Lindang, thank you for watching our newscast. For you 1,000 times over.